Okay, we are back to continue right from where we left off. I had some mic trouble prior to this, so I hope it sounds alright now. I think I fixed it, but from what I can see it isn't happening anymore. But I really hope there's no like static or anything popping up. Okay, I just kept a close watch on my mic levels there for a second, but it does look to be working alright. Okay, yep. Won't keep delaying anymore. It is time to continue. Why can't I move? Am I stuck? This is a first? Well, it does autosave, so I could reload, I guess. Because I actually cannot move. Okay, we are reloading an autosave, I guess. It was only a couple seconds behind. This is the last one, I guess. Why are they so weirdly ordered? Because this one is... Yeah, okay, it's that one then. Just checking, but... Yeah, okay. I'm reloading this then. Guess that was why it was marked. Really weird to get stuck like that. Never seen that happen. The students here are fortunate. I'm just gonna check so nothing got messed up during that. No, we're good. We're all good, good. The students here are fortunate. I certainly wish my own wins only cost as much. Let's take the rest to the social studies room. Well, you've certainly pulled out all the stops, haven't you? So many areas of interest, from history to economics. Thank you so much. This looks like smashing fun. It was my pleasure to help, sir. Social studies is my major, so I hope you enjoy looking around. I've never been any good at this whole academics thing. One of these days, you're really going to have to get over that. Being a bracer requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Oh. Well, I'm itching to start looking around, so if you'll excuse me. Thank you again for showing me the way here. Well now, I see that you're studying hard. No, I was just talking to you. Miss Chloe. Oh, you're all here. Hey kiddos, glad you could make it. Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome. I ate so much candy I puked. I told you not to be such a pig. Is Matron Theresa with you? Yep, she's talking to those people over there. Here she is. Good afternoon, all. Matron Theresa. Good afternoon, Matron. Thank you very much for inviting us here today. The children and I have enjoyed it greatly. Hey, Miss Chloe. When's your plaything is supposed to start? We've all been looking forward to it. I see. Well, you have to wait just a little bit longer. You know that both Estelle and Joshua are going to be in the play with me? Really? That's gonna be so cool. What part are you going to be playing, Mr. Joshua? Well, how to put this? You'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Oh, by the way, are you guys still staying in Minoria? Yes, through the continued goodwill of the innkeepers. That said, however... Hey guys, do you want to see the costumes that will be used in the play? There are pretty dresses and suits of armor. Pretty dresses? Suits of armor? I guess I have your attention. I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek at them before the play even starts. Yay! I want to go too. I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now follow me. Joshua is such a thoughtful boy. I didn't want to speak of this in front of the children. You mean? Yes, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer. We will impose upon the Minorians no longer. I will tell the children today, after the festival. I see. That's sad, but I suppose you have no choice. Please don't look at this though. Krensel is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save enough Mira, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday. Matron. Now then, let us find the children, shall we? I would imagine that they're a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own. Oh, this is so cool. I wonder if I could wear it. Not with how short you are. I wish I could try on a white dress. Well, you look like you're having fun. Huh? Where'd Joshua go? Joshua? He left after he brought us here. He said, wait here until the girls arrive. Something wrong? Hehe, I know. Mr. Joshua went looking for the guy with the silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us out get in the fire before. His hair is all shiny and pretty. What? So he's been seen on campus? Just for a second though. Mr. Joshua was sure surprised. Polly, you dummy, why didn't you come and tell any of us? 'Cause I was eating the crib. Estelle, I know. I'll be right back, matron. Yes, that's fine. Chloe, would you please go with her? Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. Why you leave, matron? Hey, you're going too? Yes, I'm sorry. I'll see you at the play. Yeah, it's gonna knock your socks off. Anyway, let's go find Joshua. I don't know who that guy with the silver hair is, but even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out. Just a moment, please. See. Scree, I need to ask you something. Did you see where Joshua went? Scree! I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Where does he head? To the old school building down the back of the road, yes? Shall we? Then we're going there too. Just gonna check again so the sound looks alright. Yep, we're good. Let's go to the old schoolhouse again. It's unlocked. Not exactly sure where we're headed. Oh, strange, I could have sworn, but it couldn't be. Joshua? Hey, you too. You need to stop making us worry about you. I was at a heart attack when I heard you went chasing after some guy with silver hair. How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. Ah, she's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow a man matching that description out this way, but I guess I lost him. Oh my. He must have been pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he was? I'm afraid not. I don't think it was our arsonist though. I tailed him as long as I could. I see. By the way, why did you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? I was just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago you were in total panic. I was not. And hey, you were pretty concerned yourself. I am. Thank you, both of you. Your attention, please. All play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Once again, all play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? Yes, we should get into costume. The play will start soon. Alright then, let's do this. Oh, what about that guy with the silver hair? I suppose that all we can do is let Karna know and warn her to keep an eye out. 3 then spoke to Karna about the silver-haired man and left for the auditorium immediately afterward. Sorry, just got a notification. Yep, we're back. 30 minutes later. Here comes like my favorite part of this entire chapter. Wow, look at all the people. Okay, now I'm getting kinda nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. This is what all the rehearsals were for. Besides, once we start up, you'll forget they're even there. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I guess I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Okay, you two can have your little spat another time. Ahem. This year's campus festival is already a big success. Though we have many esteemed individuals here, such as the Duke and the Mayor, we can't afford to be intimidated. So just remember our #1 rule and you'll be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. We've done a good job of keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close it out with a real bang. Without further ado, the Student Council proudly presents Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Enjoy the show! In the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, 100 years ago, the Burl was still a land of nobles and aristocrats, but commoners too held some power, and they were prodigious traders that grew more influential with each passing year. During this period, there was so much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes intensified. The intercession of the royal family and the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for a final conflict. A year had passed since illness stole the king from his people. Our tale begins on an early spring evening in the rooftop garden of Grancel Castle. The streetlights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness. And in spite of that... Ah, here you are, Princess. Please, don't you think you should be going to bed soon, Your Royal Highness? Staying up late can surely do you no good. It's alright, if I should fall ill. If that happened, then perhaps I could avoid becoming the last ember in this dying flame we call the Burl. Please do not speak of such things. Your Highness, you are the most exalted individual in the Burl. If you were to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I shall not consent to it. But why, Your Highness? You have 2 fine men as suitors after all. One is Sir Julius of the Chivalric Order of the Imperial Guards, and the eldest son of a duke. And Sir Oscar, commoner though he may be, he has been recognized often in his battles against the Empire. Both such fine men. No one knows better than I the quality of their characters. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, isn't that Joshua playing the role of the princess? Haha, I suppose that Jill has put a great deal of thought into this reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays his role well, but the 2 maids leave much to be desired. Do you remember, Oscar, how we spent our boyhood days in this alley, running about and pretending our sticks were swords? I could never forget, Julius. In those days, it was all so simple, with you and with Cecilia alike. I treasure that time greatly. Aha, I recall how stunned I was. I would always conspire to play with her in secret, only to discover another had been doing the same. She was as lovely as the sight of the falling petals in spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun. But her light would dim with each day that passed. The nobles and the commoners. The fury of that conflict could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so, for it is her very existence that has brought her such sorrow. Oh wow, they're so cool. I hate to say it, but the guy kinda looks cuter than the girls. Hush now and watch the show. Know this, Julius. The commoners' impudence can be tolerated no longer. If they should forget their place and no longer view us as their superiors, the Burl's power structure would surely fall into ruin. If I may, Father, it's been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizing of power by common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should cast all tradition aside? Better we should fall to our knees before the Empire's military and concede to their will. Father. Now that's a damn fine duke up there. You let the commoners get all high and mighty and your whole society collapses. Your Grace, perhaps it would be best to keep our voices down. Oscar, I am expecting great things from you. If you can get the royal family on our side, we will have great advantage over the nobles. That advantage would allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I cannot consent to this. I could never use Cecilia for political gain. Haha, always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you now have the chance to become king, albeit only on paper. If you would refuse, it would lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family, and surely the nobles as well, would disappear into the shadows of history. Chairman. Impressive, they've really done their research. I had severe doubts about this ever since I first heard about the reverse role gimmick. Haha, the students have all put a great deal of work into this, it seems. The young Bracious have had no small hand in this either. I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius or Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do. Oh, it's no good, I'm gonna be sick. Are you alright? Must have had quite a bit more than you can handle. It may be spring, but you'll surely catch your death if you sleep out here. Thank you, good Sir Knight. There's nothing to do with being a knight, but rather a simple concern. I would have to be quite a young fool not to see what I must do. You got that right. What? Oh, my arm! Just a touch of anesthetic on the blade. Never be so kind as to sit still. Curse you, assassin! Who sent you? Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. You wanted it badly enough to pay me up front, and pretty well at that. All you need to do is die. I get it. Not bad at all. So up next we should have... Oops, I almost got so wrapped up that I forgot about my work. Long has it been since you have entered my sight, fair princess? Yes, Julius, it truly has. I cannot help but notice that Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, the both of you were oft spoken of by the maids of the court. As you well know, your highness, the kingdom is in the midst of a crisis most dire, and as such he and I may never be as close as once we were. I confess, I come to you today to ask a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the chivalric order of the High Guard and a young general, to engage in a duel of honor, and that the victor shall be granted the great honor of becoming your husband. Quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in a conflict between noble and commoner, these two close friends have finally decided on a duel. The princess now realizes their determination and keeps silent. And on the day of the duel, two knights step into the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it, commoner, noble, and all social castes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings is the one whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself. My friend, I feared that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may both be unburdened, if nothing else for our beloved princess. We will cleave a path through fate with our own hands, but at this moment my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps. What is this passion that pierces me to the quick? As I see you with blade drawn, I feel as though I have been waiting for this moment. Before this storm by the name of revolution should claim us both, we shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. En garde. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same of you, but still, you seem to hesitate. What troubles you, Oscar? Is this the extent of your skill? Perhaps the tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Aha! Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Oscar, your arm. I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither of our blades connected with flesh, not even glancing blow. Your wound was struck prior. 'Tis a tactic most low, Duke Redmond. Was this your intention from the start? Haha. I thank you to cease slandering my good name. Are you implying that I instigated this? Father, is it true? Did you... It's alright, Julius. My own inexperience has brought this about. Besides, I received far worse on the field of battle. I will put everything I have behind my next strike. I intend to kill you. Oscar, very well. I will wager it all on my next strike as well. For the fair princess and the future of this very kingdom. He who lives, when all is said and done, will inherit the responsibility for all. And he who dies will watch over it all from the realm of the spirits. Such is the pride of a knight. Ah, I suppose it is. Ah! No! Oh! Cecilia, what? Princess? Cecilia, why? Were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar, Julius, I did not wish to observe the duel between the two of you. I felt I had to find a way to put a stop to this fight. Praise Aegeus that I arrived in time. Cecilia, Princess, hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me and set aside your differences, please. Are we not all of Liberl, and do we not love this land? There is so little that separates us from one another. If we would but take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness, you need say no more. My vision fades. But what of you two? Will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange. Everything is floating. When I was young, I'd sneak out of the castle, down the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles. So please, don't ever stop. Princess? No, this cannot be. Princess! I'll do anything, please, no! Cecilia, you... Our poor princess. I just don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life that we might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what a trifle is the pride of a nobleman. Had we not been fighting, it would never come to this. Only now, when it is too late, do I see our folly. Is this the fate of all men with their spirits still shackled to their flesh? Aegeus, great goddess of the skies, we now know your great resentment. There's much that you do not yet understand, it seems. I granted your flesh to be your vessel, but your spirit still know more of freedom and nobility. Such contempt for it lies only within yourselves. So beautiful. A more beautiful voice I've never heard. It's amazing. Aegeus herself has graced us with her presence. The goddess. Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your contest. You are both courageous and strong, yet something vital within you is broken. It is as you say. Our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Chairman, has your hate for the nobles and the monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you, who have simply watched these events unfold, there is something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hand upon your breast and think well upon this. Haha, and it now seems that you have each remembered your hearts. As such, perhaps hope yet remains for Liberl, so long as you never forget the lessons learned this day. Oh, she has vanished. Oh, where am I? Princess? Cecilia? Oh my, Julius, Oscar, have you both called up to the heaven as well? It is a genuine miracle! Princess! Oh, praise Aegeus! Why are the two of you here? And the Duke and the Chairman? So then I'm not dead? Almighty Aegeus! Aegeus has given Liberl back its beloved! Praise her for her benevolence! Oscar, Julius, what happened? Nothing that you need concern yourself over, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end. I believe that everything will be alright. You're being naive, Oscar. We still have a duel to finish, do we not? Julius. No, you still intend to fight? On the contrary, this match is concluded. And besides, this fool managed to get hit on his sword arm. But it would not do for such a duel as this to not have a clear victor. Thus stands the reason that the man who fought with a significant handicap, yet emerged undefeated, should be regarded as the victor. Wait, Julius. Don't misunderstand me, Oscar. I have not given up on the princess. Once you are healed, our duel will continue. But with blades of wood, just as when we were boys. I see. Very well then, I accept your challenge. Have neither of you any regard for my own wishes? You are mistaken. You, my lady, shall judge today's match. I think it only fair the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone waits with bated breath for it. Very well. Don't they look marvelous together? Almighty Aidios, look well upon this, and may this fine day extend unto eternity. Eternal peace to Liberl. Eternal glory to Liberl. Haha, quite the grand finale. But no matter. So the curtain fell on the madrigal of the Might Magnolia, to grand fanfare and acclaim, and with its conclusion, an announcement went out that the campus festival had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse and leave the campus, each person wearing a look of contentment. Ah, brilliant! Just brilliant! That was one fine play, if the director's allowed to say so. At first I thought people would make fun of us with the role switch like that. I'm so glad they took it seriously. Agreed, the costumes worked out pretty well. I wouldn't want to wear mine again though. Corsets are like some sort of torture. No kidding. Well, it was all for a good cause. Just wait until you see how many pictures the photography club took. The ones of you ought to be particularly popular. Give it a rest. The ones of Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either. The guys always go nuts for the junior girls. We're really gonna rake in the mirror. I mean, all proceeds will go to a good cause. Jill. Estelle, what's wrong? What are you talking about? Nothing important, really. You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. Are you okay? Well, that fight scene was pretty hard work. It's no surprise that you're tired. You feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I deal with fatigue every day as a bracer. I'm just trying to get my head back in order is all. Oh, Estelle, you don't mean... No, nothing like that at all. I promise, I'm perfectly alright. I trust we're not interrupting. It's Chloe. Oscar was so cool. I want to be that cool when I grow up. Thank you. You're really great too, Miss Estelle. Sir Julius. Hey now, Mary. And Joshua was so cute. Yeah, I couldn't stop looking. Thank you. It was great fun for us all. A play about love and friendship, buffeted by the winds of a tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was intense, and though one could only expect it to end in tragedy, it had such a heartwarming conclusion. I thought it was splendid. Well, with praise like that, I'd have to say it was worth the effort. Oh yeah, Hans? Alright, almost forgot. What's up? It's nothing bad, don't worry. I'll be right back, so just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Those were Jill and Hans, no? Chloe, your friends are on the student council, though? Yes, they were in charge of the production of the play. I see, I must thank them then. The children will have many fond memories of Ruan. Matron. I've made up my mind. I will tell them my decision when we return to Manoria. Then tomorrow, I'll take the first steps. What? So soon? What you talking about? Clem, you shouldn't listen in on grown-ups talk. It's okay, Mary, but I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner and continue our discussion there. Okay. Now then, Chloe, and you too, Estelle and Joshua. I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play. Oh, hold on one sec. Jill's coming back at any moment. I should probably want to say goodbye before you go. Pardon me. Oh, Dean Collins. It is a pleasure to see you again, Matron Theresa. I must apologize for not coming by earlier, to thank you for taking the time to visit. You needn't thank me. The festival was magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation. Yes, the students were magnificent, weren't they? Chloe told me of your current situation. Truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way that we could help. Hi, Jill. Yes, sir. Please take this. Jill handed Matron Theresa a bulky envelope, sealed with the Royal Academy's crest. What's this? I took up a collection for you. It's 1 million Mira. Please use it to help rebuild the orphanage. 1 million Mira? That's impressive. But how? Well, we have the Duke as well as the Mayor of Bose, so there are some celebrities here. Thanks to them, we were able to collect far more than we would have otherwise. Dean. No, I couldn't. I can't accept this. I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for charity every year. People donated specifically to help you rebuild the orphanage. But it's too much. Please accept it, Matron. But Chloe, I realize that you're overwhelmed, but think about it. With that much Mira, the rebuilding could start, and you wouldn't need to go to Gransel. You wouldn't have to give up your herb garden. Speaks the truth. Joseph would want you to accept this, for the children. He didn't focus on the amount, just what can be done with it. You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. That's awesome. Yes, that should settle that. Hey, what's this about going to Gransel? Something happen? It's okay. There's no need to worry. We've all been through so much. It's really not that big of a deal. But why are you crying, Matron? Don't be silly, Clem. Those are happy tears. After the Matron and the children left to return to Manoria, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students in cleaning up after the festival. By the time everything was done, the day had given way to evening. But we had everything set up for you to be able to stay. I mean, the festival just ended and everything. Sorry, but we can't. Since we're still apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in at the guild. We'd like to give a report before the day's out, if we can. So you'll have to excuse us. Is that so? Oh well, guess I'm on my own tonight. It's sure it's going to be lonely in bed without you. What? Hans, would you please give the tasteless jokes a rest? Estelle, don't listen to him. Oh, haha, joke. It's never boring with you guys, I'll give you that much. I hope you get the chance to come see us again. Stay for a couple of days and nights. Sure, we will. Thank you. Stop in again soon. Well, let's get going. We'll lose the daylight if we don't hurry. So you're headed to Manoria, Chloe? Yes, there's a lot I want to talk to the matron about. She said it would be alright for me to stay over at the inn with her and the kids tonight. I hate that you won't be here after the festival. Oh well, what can you do? I hope you have a good time. Oh yeah, about the matron and the kids. Isn't it kind of risky for them to be carrying around that much money? Oh, don't worry about that. One of the other bracers escorted a whole lot of them back to the village. Her name's Karna. Apparently, the dean made a special request. He never misses a beat. Well, stay healthy, you guys. Here's hoping you guys do great with your bracer studies. Yep, you can count on it. Best of luck to both of you as well. We all had a few days at the academy, but it was great fun. Well, other than class anyway. What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally students spend most of their time attending classes. The school festival might have been fun, but it was just a special event. Yeah, you're right. Man, being a student is tougher than I thought. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just that I can't sense Sieg nearby. I wonder where he went. Maybe he's just looking for dinner? Yes, that may be it. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly. Please allow me to come with you as far as the coastal road. Sure, it'll be fun. I'm gonna head straight back because I know there is at least one thing we can get over here. I think it's in this area. Yeah. The festival's over, right? So why is everyone making so much noise? I just want to go home already. Oh hi! The play and the ice cream shop were big hits. I'm so happy. The ice cream shop was super popular. I had no idea people would love the pom-shaped scoop so much. I'm glad those little kids had fun. Thank all of you. I'd love to kick back with a good stiff drink. Helios knows I need it after seeing Mr. Everett try on that princess costume. My, but you did a fantastic job. Good enough for me to give you an A. Oh hi, I didn't know you were still here. Did you have to go back to Rouen? You're more than welcome to join in though. Are you planning to participate in the launch? Teachers are paying for all of it, so you might as well pinch it for what they're worth. All of the teachers and students are really grateful to you. This year's festival was truly something that the Royal Academy can boast about. I'm just glad that everything concluded without incident. Tomorrow the kids are going to have to work harder than ever at their lessons. Man, I'm beat. I can't wait to go home and sleep. I swear. Jerome is goofing off again. It's because of you that I practically worked myself to death. I sent you off to the old man or someone equally scary. I'm honored by your kind words. And I only pushed you because I knew you could handle it, right? And that would make you a better person. And that makes me happy. The play was great. Thanks to all of you for your help. I wonder if it's okay to take a break from studying for the day. It just has a tendency to pile up on me. Where did I do this one? Oh, hi. We did this already too. Everything turned out okay. Darn, I was really hoping for a tragic ending. Ah, that was the best. I think the festival is enjoyable because it only happens once a year, and everyone puts so much work into it. If we tried to keep up the pace throughout the year, we'd all get seriously burnt out. I look forward to going back home to Ruan, but days like today make the wait easier. That's launch, folks. Time to party like it's $14.99. If we really didn't have much time, we just barely squeaked by. All the guests seemed to enjoy it though, so I had fun. I've been so busy lately, I've managed to pull it all off. I feel pretty good about it. I love launch parties. I feel like we really accomplished something today. I had the most fun when we were still setting up. I might have been mistaken, but I was pretty sure you could get something here. Maybe it's like the cafeteria? Thanks for your help, we're finally done. I still got a little bit of cleaning left to do. I got to see the play earlier. Your folks did a really great job. Thank you all for your hard work on it. Please accept this. It's not much, but you might find some use for it. On the house. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I did realize something though. I still haven't fought a Pom this chapter. I think I know where it is. I just must have skipped it or something. Oh, I'm on the wrong page for saving now. Oops. We need to... Oh, please don't kill her like that. Don't do that. That's exactly what I wanted to avoid. Now it's kind of worthless fight, continuing the fight anyways. I need to charge up Estelle and Joshua's ults if we're gonna do the Pom. It doesn't really matter what I do with Chloe. Her ult doesn't help at all.
Alright, we're good to go.
We do just need to kill one Pom though. I also remembered I might have something to help with getting the CP.
Let's move out.
So I think I got Gladiator. Makes you get more CP. Also had a better weapon for Estelle apparently. And for Chloe. But the boots we're gonna give to Joshua. And now we basically just gotta stand there for a little bit. And get the Stay charged. This structure is actually impossible to have 3 ults that do damage, since Chloe's ult doesn't do any. Also said that when she dodges, she doesn't get any charge.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh! No! I didn't mean to do that! My damn controller has... That's like super annoying, and it might honestly be worth... When was it? Like a minute ago. Okay, let's just go back. That's gonna take longer to try and rebuild that. But I did still equip the... yeah. Okay. I need to look if it does that, so I don't accidentally use my ults. Normally it doesn't really matter, but now it does, because we need to charge them ults. Good that they hit the stealth. She needs a lot more. $193. Almost full with Joshua. Even got a level up from that small amount of XP. Let's just not make him attack right now. Hopefully if we just keep her close. That thing ran away? Not a pom though. Look at that guy! He's so excited to fight me. Okay, now Joshua is also full. Then we're just gonna skip their turns. I hope it keeps hitting his stealth. If it doesn't, the attacks do give a little bit. Are they running away because I'm so much higher level than them? Is that a thing? Well, they do have the right idea, considering how much damage I do to them. We can give Estelle a little heal, since she's probably gonna be taking some blows. I'm gonna move Joshua away too, so he doesn't... I thought that would make them not attack him, but that was pretty good. Now they're all charged, so let's just run anyways. And we don't need the 200% on Chloe. I think after this though, we should give that gladiator headband charge thing to Joshua. Because he uses them a lot more. Estelle pretty much just uses her ult. Her other abilities aren't that good. At least not yet. There will probably be some situations where we use her taunt later. I know some of the harder, like optional bosses, it can be very good to have a tank with super high dodge chance. You can't get to 100 in this one specifically. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Yes, thank you so much for the last few days. No problem, it's been fun. Take care, and say hi to the matron, Theresa, and the kids for us. Don't worry, I will. Hey, you three. Huh? You're from Minoria, aren't you? You guys are bracers, right? We got big trouble. What kind of big trouble? Hang on a sec, I need to catch my breath. Phew. Someone attacked Mason Theresa and the kids near Minoria. Was he what now? No. Hey, are you alright? Keep your cool, this is no time to go feigning on us. I'm sorry. Please tell us whatever you can. Okay. They were apparently assaulted by some strange group on the way back from the campus festival. The kids are okay, but Matron Theresa and the Brazier lady got knocked out. You mean Karna? No way. They must have been highly trained. I would have contacted the guild, but communications are down at the inn. I didn't have much choice other than run all the way here. I see. Well, thank you for your help. If you can manage it, would you go on to run before us? We've got to hurry to Minoria. Okay, will do. Let's get going. Okay, alright. I think we're gonna stop by the city first though, since we're like right there. Pretty sure there's a missable thing here. But that settles it. I'm going to have to give you this book. There we go. What do you mean why? Because life is full of contradictions. This is one of the most random things, because you can only get this book if you go here now. I did research on how to get these books, because I've apparently only found 4. In my previous playthrough I found 4, and there I think there are 12. So I've missed a lot of it. It's time to continue reading Cornelia then. Emissary of the Sabbath. Wait a sec, just gonna get a sip of my drink. I sat staring at the partially melted lump of butter on a stack of cold pancakes. Actually, let's not have the city music here. This is better. Picking up a fork, I poked at them, and after turning the top one over, I daubed the milky yellow substance between the rubbery layers. In doing so, my interest in what's at the top of my plate faded to nil. A hanging lamp dangled overhead, making a sporadic buzzing sound as its honey-colored light flickered, creating jittery shadows and distorting my vision within the inn. The pouring rain outside didn't appear, as if it would let up anytime soon either. No, I did the thing again. Bringing my face closer to the window, I peered through the film of water flowing down the outside of the glass as I tried to make out the dimly lit avenue. Although the station house sat right at the end of the road from where we were lodged, all that was visible was the side of the structure obscured by a shadow which prevented me from being able to see the platform. There's nothing to be worried about, said Sister Cornelia as she returned, wiping her hands with a handkerchief as white as newly driven snow. Stretching the square strip of cloth out, she sat down and placed it neatly on her lap, like a napkin. Then in a reassuring tone she added, "We've seen the last of them for a while." Watching the tips of her fingers move as she smoothed out the wrinkles in the piece of fabric resting on her legs, I was hit with a sudden flashback, reviving the awful sight and coppery scent of the sticky blood which had covered those hands not more than a few hours before. "How can you be so certain?" I asked, still having more than a few reservations. "Because that's how these types of crime syndicates work," she replied, clearly seeming to know all the answers. The waiter came and set a plate in front of Sister Cornelia with a soft clink as the base of the glassy dish tapped lightly against the hard surface of the table. After scooting the meat-laden porcelain plate closer to her, she licked off the sauce now covering the tips of her fingers in an almost sensual way, sickened by the bloody image already in my mind and now the sauce. I tossed my fork aside and leaned heavily back in my chair. The city outside began to fade into shades of grey, and by the time Sister Cornelia had finished tucking away her steak, it had completely sunk into the darkness of night. I questioned her again. "How can you be so certain that no one will come after us?" Using a piece of black crusted bread to wipe up the last drops of sauce, she answered, "Because that's how they function. One unit consists of 3 people." Then, as if remembering something else important, she added, "That group that was after you, they're Jaeger Corps." Upon hearing this, I recalled some of those men at the landing port some time ago. Only the most renowned and skilled of mercenary groups have the honor of calling themselves Jaeger Corps. Or at least that's what Micht had told me about them. They were soldiers of fortune who were said to relentlessly follow the flow of Mira, wherever that happened to lead. And they would stop at nothing to get at it, even if that meant spilling blood. Warhawks, mercenaries without borders, and a group never to get involved with, is what Micht Otten had a habit of saying about them. Instinctively, I slid my foot forward and checked the location of my bag with the tip of it. "It's quite simple really," Sister Cornelia explained as she reached for a dessert. "You, Toby, are carrying something that's apparently got a lot of people on edge. Someone's hired a Jaeger Corps to take you out. But it's not me they're after, it's what I'm carrying." "It's all the same," she retorted as she gulped down her cup of tea in a single breath. "They're going to kill the courier before they even think about searching the contents of his bag. A butcher kills a cow before someone grills the steak, not the other way around." Lecturing me all the while, Sister Cornelia took a glassy tallow-handled knife in hand and sliced into her apple pie. That powdered sugar sprinkled on the flaky crust danced under the golden light. I felt a stabbing pain of guilt race through me, just above my gut. Unexpectedly, I began to think about what Micht could be doing at the moment. My short period of rumination was cut short when I saw Sister Cornelia's hand stop cold. Glaring into the darkness, eyes focused and intent like a hunting dog's. She tossed something shiny onto the table and eventually rose to her feet. There it was, my orbment. Where are you going? Without pausing to answer my question, Sister Cornelia expeditiously fastened the buckle of her coat. You've got good taste, Toby. One at a time, she set her heels on the chair and tightened her bootlaces. Using the full capabilities of that orbment is no small feat. I think even most bracers would be in for a real surprise if push came to shove with you in the ring. Growing ever more impatient, I asked again, so where is it exactly that you're going? That's none of your concern, came the answer. Suffice it to say, I will be seeing you again on the morrow. And with that, Sister Cornelia disappeared through the door of the women's restroom. As if exchanging places, two other men entered the restaurant. They walked directly to the table at which I sat and stood before me. Flashing the emblem on his chest and without making any sort of eye contact, one of the men said, "We're with the Bracer Guild. I apologize for disturbing you in the middle of your evening meal, but you need to come with us." I see. I'll have to wait until the next part. Feels kind of weird that we're not even halfway through that. I mean, we're more than halfway through the game, so they haven't spread them out very evenly, it looks like. There's another monster here? Thing is now though, I've just charged my abilities and I don't really want to use them. So I'm gonna avoid using the ults, at least try to. We can use hers though. Like if we need to rest or something, that is okay. We can use a light amount though. Just like canceling stuff. These were vulnerable, yeah. It's 2 dead at least. Get another Hellgate down over there. That ended up being a very bad cast just because they moved. They are super vulnerable. Let's try to kill them, I guess. If they both go for the same one, it should die, I hope. Yes, it will. Probably better to just use this. One down. Too much damage. Didn't die, but... scared of dying here. After she's had her turn, I'm gonna use her ult. Just to make sure no one dies when they have had their ult fully charged. These are the ones that are immune, I think. That wasn't too bad.
Let's move out.
guess it kind of expected that it wouldn't be too difficult when you have to do it, since we have to go to the village. Exterminated monster. Oopsie daisy. Let's get some heals. I think this is where the pom is. Unless I am wrong, I think it's in the water here. There it is. Oh, that was a sprinter. It is. That means we can't try to attack. It might not even work though. I just hope it dies. Because we do need to kill one. Yep, we got one. Now the rest are gonna get away. Yep. I am counting on it working with just killing one though. 40 of every Sepis. That's great. I'm actually gonna check, because I know there's an achievement for it, and it should have gone up the counter now. It did. Okay, so what I've been doing every chapter so far is working. I am now at 3 on that counter, which is great. Let's walk to the village then, and continue the main stuff. Reason why I wanted to do the pump now too is that I know that it's not much left of the chapter. We might even finish it this episode. Then it's on to the second to last chapter. Oh. In the inn, I guess? I wonder if Magus and the arsonist are the same people. There are some things that no sane person could ever do. It makes me so angry. Right, and before I forget, I'm gonna give... we actually want that, I think. And then we give him... Right, we have to equip it on her first. Give her something else. Don't know what though. Prevent sleep, maybe? So situational, those. And we give him the gladiator, because it gives strength too. And the CP, as I said, will be useful for him. All of the orphans have been crying ever since they got back. Why? Why would anyone pick on them like that? Oh, Miss Chloe, everyone. Wow, it was so scary. Thank goodness you're all safe. Pardon me, but what about the others? How is Matron Teresa? 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Pardon me, but what about the others? How is Matron Teresa? Don't worry, they're not hurt. They haven't woken up though, which has me a little worried. If I may then, I'd like to see them. No doubt about it. Someone used sleeping powder. Sleeping powder? Yes, there's still a faint hint of it in the air. It's probably the kind without side effects, so there's no real need for concern. Hey Clem, can you tell us what happened? I'll tell you. You were walking along the coast road with the Bracer Lady, and these strange guys in masks showed up out of nowhere. The Bracer Lady fought them for a while, but they surrounded her. She fought them to save us and Matron Teresa. That's why... There. It must have been so scary. They took an envelope from the matron. I wanted really bad to get it back. Mr. Joshua, I couldn't help her. Don't think that way, Clem. I know that Matron Teresa would just be happy that all of you are safe. That's why you mustn't blame yourself. But don't believe this. Who would do such a thing? Whoever it is, must certainly be skilled at hiding his or her presence. After all, the bracer wasn't alerted and Matron Theresa is unconscious. Chloe, I get the feeling that this was very deliberate. I'd say that the criminals were probably targeting the donations Matron Theresa had on her. If we find the money, we'll find the culprit. Yes, you're probably right. You seem a little calmer than earlier. Yes, in order to help the matron and the kids, I must compose myself. Regardless, we must find who did this as soon as possible. She's right, you know. Ah, Daggett. I heard what was going on at the guild. Looks like you've gotten wrapped up in one hell of a mess. Hey, don't make light of the situation. Karna got hurt too. I know that, so quit your yapping. Karna's no amateur either. It takes someone pretty skilled to beat her. How about you give me a quick rundown of what's been going on here? Okay. Joshua and Estelle told Daggett the whole story about the donations for the orphanage. Huh, alright then. There's definitely something weird going on. Weird how? Well, here's the thing. You know that Raven gang that was hanging out at the warehouse? They're all gone now. Warehouse is empty. Then, they must be the ones who assaulted Matron Theresa. I'm not so sure about that. I really doubt they'd have what it takes to get the upper hand on Karna. Yeah, that's true. They talk a big game, but I don't think they could back it up. Yeah, give them a single hard look and they shut right up. However, today they're suddenly nowhere to be found. Couple that with today's last incident, and what do you get? Like I said, something weird is going on. Even if they're not directly responsible for the fire, I do feel like they're involved somehow. Yeah, but this ain't the time to go checking that out. Come on, Greenhorns, let's go. What are you talking about? Where are we going? You slow in the head or something? Obviously we're going to the seaside path where the crime happened. How those idiots did it doesn't matter right now. We gotta focus on finding the clues as to where they are. Ah, true. Understood, we'll help. Wow, how did it get to be so late? Bah, this is no good. How are we supposed to search in the dark? Hey, what was that sound? Oh, Sieg, where have you been? What the hell? That's Sieg, he's Chloe's Gearfalcon companion. Phew, as long as he's friendly. Scree! Scree scree! Understood. Thank you, Sieg. Scree! Now I've seen everything. So, Missy, what'd your friend dare tell you? The whereabouts of the ruffians who assaulted Theresa, evidently. It seems that he saw the attack. That's a good one. Nice going, Sieg. Yes, most impressive. Scree! Now wait one damn minute. You mean to tell me you actually believe that load of bull? We've seen him communicate several times. Hey, if you don't believe us, you don't have to come along. Come on, guys. Alright. Scree! Wait up, you punks. It does seem like it's homing in on something, but come on, are we really following that thing? If this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. It's not a joke. The matron and the children are like family to me. Fine then. I thought you were yanking my chain, but I guess I'll tag along. Jeez, why don't you say what you really think? All that aside, we need to get going after Sieg. Since I need to go BRB for a few minutes, I'm just gonna pause the recording here and I'll continue as I come back. You'll probably not notice much, but I will be resuming shortly.